enough, I can still hear her cry in my head. At the birth of my baby, I was excited. Yes! At least the journey of 9 months has finally come to an end. Ah. But my world crumbled at the instant the overly excited Dapo, my husband, walked in with a beautiful young lady. They came bearing several beautiful gifts to announce the sex of the child. A big congratulations to us, fireworks! We have a beautiful bouncing baby girl! Ha! Baby girl! I wasn't sure what or how to feel at that instant. Was it joy or sadness? Love or hatred? Was this some form of punishment or a blessing? I needed answers. Dapo, on the other hand, visibly overwhelmed with happiness, kept praising me and hugging me and kissing me. Beju, the woman he came in with, kept observing the drama. She kept staring at me, and at that instant, her gaze spoke volumes. Immediately I forced a smile. Congratulations to us. Yes, baby, God is faithful. Yeah, baby girl. I feigned happiness as Dapo presented all the gifts that he came in with. He kept celebrating me, praising me, hugging me. I was irritated within. Then he introduced Pedro to me. He said they were old schoolmates and they had just recently reconnected at the lobby. She was a psychologist doing research work with a hospital. He had told her about the good news and she decided to come and say hello. I wondered if he called birthing a baby girl good news, but I didn't say anything. We exchanged pleasantries, but there was something off about this Peju woman, and I was going to uncover it soon. The next day, Dapo started leaving April, our daughter, and myself alone at home. He had to sort out some things at the office because work had piled up. That morning, he got dressed and came to the room to say goodbye to April and I. He caught me staring intently at the facial features of our daughter. I was so engrossed in my actions that I didn't even notice anyone walk in. I hope April Omolara King is not disturbing my wife, as he planted a feather-like kiss on my cheeks. No, of course course not. April is a good girl. She does not disturb. And immediately, right on cue, April lets out a loud force that generates into a cry. Oh, the princess, my darling, don't cry. That was Dapo, consoling her with songs. And just like that, she stopped. She stopped crying. I was dazed. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, I was tired. So, I went to sit on the sofa. Then Dapo walks up to me and then he says, "Baby, are you sure that we should not hire a nanny to help with the long hours while I'm away? Maybe until my mother comes back from a long journey." Baby, we've spoken about this. We do not need a nanny. We are adjusting just fine. Dapo was not convinced. Baby, are you sure? Yes. Look, Dapo, we are adjusting just fine. Look, you're already enough help for me. Baby, you are more than enough for me. Okay? More than I wish for, more than I long for, more than I wish for, more than enough for me. You're more than I wish for, more than I long for, more than I wish for, more than enough for me. Okay, he replied. Well, please, baby, whenever you change your mind, do let me know, okay? That was the husband I married. Dapo of the Most High. But he was already irritating me with his love and his care. And I needed him out. Like now. Alright, baby, I have heard you. I will definitely let you know, but you need to leave. So I helped him with his briefcase and I walked him to the exit. Dapo planted a full kiss on my lips and hugged me so tight. He never forgets. So he left and I returned to my position of observing April. I was irritated. Can you imagine? Huh? Can you imagine suggesting a nanny? I do not want a stranger in my house. You and your father are already a crowd. And what will people think? Me? That I cannot take care of my own husband and my child? A pure African woman like me. I am going to show strength and I will shock your father. Just watch me and see. April, why do you look like me? Why did you take my facial features and not your father's? And worst of it all, why are you a girl? You could have come as anything in the world, but you decided to come as a girl. I didn't ask for this. I wish Dapo listened to me and waited. I wasn't ready for a child. But he insisted and said that we were ready. And since I didn't have any other excuse, I just had to succumb so that he would not think that there is something wrong with me. Oh God, I keep pretending to my husband, my mother-in-law, my family, and it's killing me. One question I always ask myself is, Lara, are you sure you should be a mother? Because I always thought I would never get it right. I mean, look at me. How can a stupid woman, a foolish woman like this, get it right and give birth to another and mother a child? Mothers do not struggle this much, do they? Here I am. Mother too. Oh God, I hope I do not take out my frustration one day on this cute creation. Since the universe and everything in it, apart from me, thinks that I should be a mother this early. So cute. I should be my baby. Wait, I'm so sorry. You deserve so much better than this. I just think that I struggled to pick her up, but I couldn't. The fears are back, and this time it's stronger. I wanted to be sure that this wasn't electric shock, so I held my breath. What is wrong with me? I wasn't sure what I was doing, so I suspended from my reality and gave into the world of my fear. And I found myself holding tightly to an unseen imaginary baby and comforting her. I was singing songs to her. Please don't cry. Baby sister, please don't cry. Shh. Shh. Please, just cooperate with me, please. Where are you? Did you hear him? Did you hear? That is my father. Baby sister, please, just keep quiet for this little time, and I promise I will take care of you now that mother is not with us. Please. He sounds angry, and if he catches us, he's going to do unthinkable things to us. Please. Please. Heaven. Oh, heaven. Please send us help in times like this. Shh. Oh, heaven. Oh, heaven. Please send us help in times like this. Shh. Big babe, please. You're a good girl. Please just don't cry. You need to come out now. I am going to wait out here until you decide to come out. You have nowhere to run. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Should we just go out? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We're going to die, and that's a welcome. That's so much better than the show of shame and embarrassment that we keep facing from him. Please. I have an idea. Baby sister, let us wait here under this staircase until help comes. Shh. I will be back. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Seems like he's gone and we're free. I tiptoed very carefully to see if he had really gone, and yes. Big Baby, he's gone! We need to act fast! We need to leave now! I promise I'm going to take care of you! Let's go! Big Baby sister. Big come on, Nick! No. The universe forbids. No! It took me some time to realize that my environment was my husband's living room. I went to check on April to be sure that she was okay. I peeped from afar. April, are you okay? I struggled between going to check who was on the phone and checking on my baby. My head was already messed up. Please. I'm sorry. I need to breastfeed my baby. I'm sorry. April, I don't think I can be the mother that you need. I have a feeling that you and your father will be so much better without me. The next day, Dapper stayed with us. But I noticed something very unusual. April will be so calm and sweet whenever Dapper was around. He would sing songs to her, he would dance for her. She would just relax in his arms. Amma la sholomiye, Mbabi, Mbayo, Amma la sho. The bond between them was unmatched. I couldn't describe it. One day I jokingly made a comment about it. And Dapo said, oh, she's daddy's little girl, my own princess. Ugh. I frowned at that statement. Dapo noticed and he asked, fireworks, are you okay? It was then I realized what I had done, and I tried to cover up with surprise. Oh baby, of course, of course, why do you ask? I am perfectly fine. And literally saved by the bell. The doorbell rang. Baby, are we expecting someone? Oh, yeah, Pedro. I'm so sorry. She called me yesterday and, she said she wanted to come over, and I completely forgot to tell you when I got back from work. Pedro, that woman again. Oh, Pedro, the psychologist from that's doing research work with the hospital. Yes, that Pedro. Baby, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's fine. You can let her in. So Dapo dropped April gently in her cot, and he went to get Pedro. As they walked in, she kept asking, "Oh, how is your beautiful wife and your lovely princess? How are they doing?" Trust me now. Pedro! How are you doing? With the largest smile I could fake. How are you? How is it going? Pedro hugged me so tight. A little longer than normal hug, I might add. And she kept staring at me. This one has started again. But the longer she stared, the brighter my smile. The longer she stared, the brighter my smile. The longer she stared. Is everything all right, Pedro? That was Dapo. Thankfully. I'm so sorry. I just have a lot on my mind. Anyways. You're so welcome, Pedro. How is research work going? I interrupted to ease the awkwardness. What's going on with the hospital? I was done like a few days ago, and I decided to come and say hello to you and our lovely baby. Then I noticed that her stare started again, and I was really trying to avoid it. Pedro, of course, realized that I was trying to avoid her gaze, and then she said, "Oh, Malara, I called you severally and you didn't pick up, and you didn't even respond to my call. Is it the stress of childbirth?" No, I'm so sorry. I'm not so good with my phone. I must have just dropped it somewhere. Please forgive me. Oh, but if the stress is too much, I think you can hire a help. Like, seriously, what is this woman's problem? Does she expect me to start spilling all the gist to her? No, Pedro, we're fine. Dapo and I have discussed it, and we're adjusting just fine. And besides, my mother-in-law will be back soon. Oh, really? That was Pedro. Yes, my wife and I are adjusting just fine. Thank God for Dapo. She is a phenomenal woman, one of the strongest women I know, and I'm so grateful to God for this gift that I have. But will Pedro stop? No. Can I please have a word with Dapo outside? Well, Dapo took permission from me, and they went outside the door to have a conversation. But if I do not eavesdrop, waiting again. So I tiptoed to the door to listen in on their conversation. Of course, it was Peju who started. Is everything okay with Omolara? Seriously, like, I am the topic of discussion. Dapo. What do you mean? Haven't you noticed that she's not happy? She seems to be in pain. Maybe not physical pain, but then pain on her inside. And she's trying so hard to hide it from everyone around her. Hey! This woman is she a witch? But seriously though, how does she describe me so well? Pedro, let me stop you right there, Dapo replied. Wait, you have only met my wife, what? Twice. And already your psychological mind has scanned her from head to toe. And suddenly you have something to say about her. Wait, you think I am not making my wife happy? Is that it? Oh no, absolutely not. Pedro tried to defend herself. It's just that my many years of practice and service has helped me to decipher these kind of situations. Well, thank you very much for your insinuations, Pedro. But our love knows no secrets. Our love is gentle and true. If I show her my love, she'll love me even more. My wife and I, my wife and Woo! That is my husband. See, that will never let anything get in between myself and him. Not even his family, his mother, sisters, nobody. That is my husband. See, like a wet puppy. Peju left. She didn't even bother to come back into the living room. I was so proud of my husband. The next day, Dapo had to go to work. And, of course, I resumed my position of observing April. He came into the room and, in his usual manner, dressed up, he stood beside me. Adorable, right? I felt uneasy, just like you. I managed to smile and I said, "Thank you." Baby, you need to take care of yourself. You need to rest. But see, I promise I'm going to be back home early so I can spend some more time with you and our little beautiful princess. But please, rest, okay? I smiled, or faked it. Then he led me to the bed and laid me gently and planted a kiss on my forehead, and he left. A few minutes later, just as I was about so overwhelmed. I was about to enjoy myself then. It was April. I am tired! I'm tired! Attention seeker. Your boyfriend has gone to work now and I just need a few moments of rest. Please! Maybe I should serve this evil child sirKay, or just maybe. It's always about you. Little Miss Princess Adorable. Look, I know I am a useless mother. Just let me rest until I leave your life pretty soon. Please. It worked. It worked. I picked her up to breastfeed her. Oh God, I was so ashamed of myself. And she stopped crying and fell asleep. I was trying to get dressed when I realized that my button was open. Then I began to observe my breasts. This triggered an unwanted memory. Memory that I was so sure was buried in my past. Could this be his attraction? Oh my goodness, it was so beautiful. I remember as a child I would always stare at it after having a bath and just, it was the most beautiful part of my body. That fateful Saturday morning, my mother had gone to the market and my father had gone to the shop. Bolu, my brother, had gone to play football with his friends. I had cleaned the house, washed my uniform, Then I had my bath and I was applying lotion on my body when, as usual, I stood in front of the mirror and I was just admiring my body, my breasts. And I heard someone coming in the hallway. I immediately grabbed my towel to try and cover my body. Could it be Bolu, my brother? That boy! Then I heard the doorknob. Bolu, don't you knock before? It wasn't Bolu. It was my father. Welcome, sir. I didn't know that you were coming. He had this mischievous look on his face. And he stared at me from head to toe. I followed his gaze and realized it stopped at a particular point in my body. I looked and I realized the part of me was still uncovered. I tried to uncover it, to cover it so much, and in the most disgusting manner he said, "Why are you denying me access, Omolara?" Access to where, sir? I was still trying to process it, and before I could even think, he pushed me to the wall, and I couldn't even struggle with a 40-year-old man whose bulge was begging for escape through his trousers. At that point, I knew I needed to beg. "Daddy, please, I'm only 13 years old. Please stop. Please don't do this to me. Please." But he didn't listen. He threw me to the bed and he yanked my towel away from me and opened me like an open secret. And he began undressing so fast that I could see the arrow pointing at me. And in just a few seconds, without my consent and with absolute use of power, he forced himself into me. I passed out. But even in my unconsciousness, I could still feel him inside me. It started making animal noises on an increase. And followed by movements, the banging, the thumping, the stamping. And then hot, infested liquids rushing into me like armies on a mission. Unstable. What if this kind of embarrassment happens in front of Dapo, my husband, my mother-in-law, or my sisters-in-law? I no longer have control over my emotions. Do this anymore. I know I am not capable of becoming a mother. I can't do this. I have to stop this. I have to stop this now. to me and listen to me really good. I would be a bad mother if I stand and watch in real time just like my mother watched. I have to stop this generational shame. And I would be foolish if I say I haven't noticed the bond that you share with your father. But I can't stay and watch. I can't stay and watch. No. I'm going to leave the both of you to do as you please. I can't. You'll be better off without me. Tell your father goodbye. He is a good man. I don't deserve him. He brought I'm sure you remember only the good memories, right? And no thanks to you for coming as a girl and looking like me.